and welcome back to the We Got the Chocolates podcast. Check out these less than marvellous bits coming up.
I didn't realise there was a male Clooney and a female Clooney. You know what I'm saying? It's good.
Side note, you guys have totally turned me on to cricket. I'm glad you said cricket. Super.
Interesting. It's actually been playing guitar. I was more of a drums man myself. And we've been pooled with France, Denmark, and Tunisia. Tunisia. I'll be definitely Tunisia into that game.
I was going to say the exact same one. That's so good.
So I rocked up. Lee doesn't have a shirt on and nothing's on the table.
That's more to put you in a better mood.
Yeah. I walked in, my jaw just dropped. I was fucking filthy.
Scouts, welcome back to the We Got the Chocolates podcast. I'm Lee.
I'm Mitch.
And I'm Andrew.
And you've probably arrived by accident, but definitely a stay for a laugh. Thank you for listening to us fools before you get on the tools. We Got the Chocolates. That's a win.
You've gone back to the well.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks in a row. It was good though.
It was very good. I mean, you've been struck for time today. So, I mean, it's good. You're going back to the well.
It's 3-hour training sessions.
Yeah, I know.
So they do get you.
Yeah, just ruined your whole day.
Yeah, I don't understand what he does with the other 12 hours of daylight we have here.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, we don't have daylight savings.
No, it's just fascinating watching you for the last hour and a half trying to do things. It's like, oh wait, is this plugged in the right spot?
You know, if you did less watching me do things and you did something.
What was the first thing I said when I walked in here? Can I help with anything? Oh no, I pretty much got it covered. And that was 50 minutes ago.
What are we going to say? Okay, can you edit this video for me? Oh, how do you turn this computer
on?
But
again, why couldn't that have been done at 4 p.m?
I don't know, because I wasn't here at 4 p.m. Anyway, we have here now.
3 hours of training.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening. Or was that your talking point?
It's a big discussion point. Can someone do things any slower than Lee Drennan? No. I've just got back from another holiday, believe it or not, boys. So
that does shock me.
We do believe it.
Yeah. Where were you this time?
Oh, we were down the coast. And it brings me to a little etiquette discussion that I want to bring up with you guys. So we're at the holiday resort. Kathleen, myself, and the two kids were in the pool, and we thought, okay, we'll go into the spa, which is next to the pool, as is most resorts. Yep. What is your etiquette, and what is your, I guess, go-to? If 4 of us are already in the spa, are you going to hop in the spa with us?
No.
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
I'd better go in if there was one person I don't know.
Thank you very
absolutely
much.
Not.
And that's exactly how I feel. And that, unfortunately, wasn't the approach that a couple of people took with us.
Right.
So, it's me, Kathleen, the two kids. Granted, these people are really nice. So I'm just sort of sitting there
I'm sure they're lovely. Great
yeah,
people.
the spa's the size of this table, right? And so the 4 of us are in this corner. Yeah. And just two people just pop in, say, hey, guys, how are you? So, well, would have been better if you weren't here. I'll be honest with you.
The whole point of the spa is to relax.
Yeah, so we
de-stress. Someone else comes in and interrupts.
Yeah. Well, we waited for other people to hop out. So okay, we can hop in now. You only spend 10 minutes in there, right? So you can wait.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I just thought I'd bring that up because I thought I was the weirdo, but obviously I'm not. So.
I'm with you. Yeah. And you can apply that logic to so many other places.
I could not agree more.
Just wait.
Saunas as well. I would only want to be in those places with people I know.
Yeah.
And minimal of them.
And nude.
And nude. For the spa, maybe not. No. You end up with gangrene on your piece. That's not really what you're after.
No. Although I imagine the water gets through.
Michael was laughing. Maybe it is what he's after. Oh, welcome back, Michael.
He's got
Mickers.
Unbelievable.
How's your bloody 4 weeks of annual leave going? Where have you been?
Mate. Lots of places. Actually, I've just been filming weddings the last 2 Mondays.
Okay. Are you a videographer?
Yeah.
Did anyone recognise you at those weddings?
Nah.
No one recognised us when we cut up for a video.
Weird that, isn't it?
That's bullshit. Yeah. That's fucking bullshit.
Oh no, it's pretty rattled.
We gave you 4 weeks of annual leave to travel the world and not one person recognised you.
Yeah. Well,
I'm putting you back on mute.
Guess we haven't taken off yet. What do we got next?
The joke
of the day. Sorry, apologies. I didn't realise I was bringing that one in. But yeah, I mentioned last week we had a fair few audio ones sent in via there's a voice recording button at the bottom of our website. So go use that and send us in a joke if you haven't already. But someone has.
Yes.
And Lethal should have it on a button.
This will be good.
Colin edited this himself.
Did he do it faster than you?
I'd say so, yeah.
Hi guys, it's Colin here from the northeast of England. Came aware of the show when I heard Skin's joke about masturbating at the doctor's. Now listen to round about 70 episodes, 35 at the beginning and the last 35 as well. Still catching up with the others. Anyway, I've got a joke of the day for you. There's a nun having a bath and she hears a knock at the door and she's a bit worried, so she shouts out, "Who is it?" And he says, "It's the blind man." She said, "Well, come in." And as he comes in, he says, "Nice tits, where do you want the blinds?"
No, there was like for so long I was like really rattled about the editing and his voice. Forgot there was a joke on, and then that just come out of nowhere.
I mean, the editing. What? There needs to be something to give Colin. It's like anyone that can make us laugh.
Can we give him your job?
Because we do.
Get over here.
We get a lot of these joke of the days, and most of the time you just spray me about how crap they are.
That's a belter.
That's left us laughing. That's outstanding, Colin. We need bloody, I don't know, something. If you get an idea, we need the pogs.
We'll get it to
we
you.
need that pogs cast back.
Or so.
Have we mentioned that yet? Or are you just dropping that then?
Oh, what? Getting pogs?
Yeah.
No, I think it's a good idea. Mitch, on our meeting.
Yeah, sounds brilliant.
Like friend of the show.
Lee and I, when we were on the phone.
I think this was a week that didn't it come up in the episode the week I wasn't there or something?
Possibly, but then Lee and I had about a
Podcast.
45-minute discussion on the phone about how exactly we'd do it.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'll leave you two to nut it out because this is going to offend some people, but I don't know what a pogs is.
What a pogs is.
I don't know what
Don't
pogs.
even know how to use
I don't
them.
know what pogs are. What are we talking about?
Plurals. Oh, it does. Anyway, I don't think we need another joke after that.
No. Oh, yeah. Sure. All right.
Oh,
It's
you got
pretty
a
good.
written one that was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, we do have a written one.
Go back to the well.
Let's give it a crack. It's definitely going to come in second place, but we appreciate the effort anyways. This one comes in from Ella. Hey guys, I've got a joke for you. Did you know the Canary Islands don't have any canaries on them? Same with the Virgin Islands. No canaries.
See, I think that's funny. I think it's really well
You
done.
delivered that really well.
Good, yeah.
That's excellent.
Very
All right,
good.
Thank you, Ella. Fantastic. Now, people often send in their mates' names or names for objects or names for pens or pets.
If you got the eye.
For pets or, it could be fantasy football teams. Who knows? They often send in requests to say, we need names for this particular thing. So if you do have that request, then absolutely send it through to us. It's a segment that we call Name Storm. And you're standing there without a name. So we'll give you one you cannot claim.
Oh, that's got to go. Hasn't it?
What, that part?
The jingle.
Just the back
the
up
whole
bit.
jingle.
No,
We've
that
got to
jingle's
revisit
elite.
that.
That's
I think we've mentioned this before. We need to somehow get like Sandstorm by Darude somehow like into something. Not on a Monday night. Maybe do it like during the week.
That's a bit rude of you to ask, to be
Yeah.
honest. It's good.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Now, on this occasion, we random email. This one actually, we were messaged by Brad Pitt's mate.
This sounds like a lie.
Yeah, it is. But we have anyway come up with Brad Pitt nicknames just in case, like I assume a couple of his friends would be listening.
Yeah.
George is probably listening, and Amal. Is that Amal?
Who's a male?
Amal Clooney?
Oh yeah. Oh really?
That's her name.
Are they mates with Brad, are they?
Well, I'd suggest George Clooney and Brad Pitt are mates.
Yeah.
They did Oceans 11, 12 and 13 together.
And
Right.
14,
Yeah, I guess
15.
you get to know a
They'll
bloke
keep
after
going.
all those. Yeah.
I didn't realise there was a male Clooney and a female Clooney, if you know what I'm saying. It's good. No, that's not some of my best. What is? All right,
I tell you what, that is not in the old ducko there, Skin.
I know.
off the top of your head,
Very
Skin,
good.
what would be your best nick? Where does your mind originally go? If you had a mate named Brad Pitt, what are you calling him? Nickname was?
Yeah, something like Fire Pit or Armpit, I would think.
Yeah, I went straight to Sand
I
Pit.
said Sand. I was seeing people straight to
okay.
my head.
Yeah, Sand Pit. And the other one I thought was Olive Pit. You know how you get
Yes,
this
yeah,
pitted
actually,
olives?
yeah, of course, yeah.
You get the pit from the olive. We did indeed ask the Choccies if you've got any here that sort of that came through. There was a pit stain, was quite often. Snake pit was in
Pit
there.
stain. What?
Like a sweat stain.
armpit stain.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, that's it. What else do we have in there? There was, you said fire pit, Brad Cockpit. It's very good, I thought.
Yep.
You said Pitt.
Yeah. Bottomless.
Bottomless. That's good. That's easily my favourite.
Someone added a bit
of
of-
this
Yeah,
fucking terrible segment.
Someone added a bit of context about him getting a buttocks reduction. Now they call him bottomless pit.
Yeah, so
Good,
it's
excellent.
Good. Who was the one that said like pitiful
Brad
or
Pitiful.
something?
Yeah.
Brad Pitiful.
Brad Pitiful. Brad
was-
Pitt Bull.
Pit Bull's good.
Yeah.
Mr. Worldwide.
Brad Peter Bread.
Mr. 305.
Done. There's some that I don't even get. I mean, thank you. Obviously, wonderful answers. No doubt at all.
What about someone said that they should call him either Money Pit or no Ball Pit, but no, we'll just call him Moneyball for short.
Oh, cool, because he was in Moneyball as well.
That's pretty strong. That
Another quick on our meeting. If I did Moneyball for Two Bad Brits and a buy, would either of you two get any of it?
I think I'd be
Potentially.
all right.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Good movie. Seen
Yeah.
it a handful of times. I should be all right.
Here's my favourite one.
No.
Cricket specific.
Yep.
If he isn't a great fielder, drop
it.
Drop it.
That's good. What about if someone said like, if he starts a cleaning company, mow up and mow pit up, mop it up. Mop it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mope it up.
Yeah. Mop
That's
it.
not as good,
Mop
Skip.
mop it up. Yeah. A little bit clunky, but you get the idea.
What about Donald Trumpet?
Nice.
Or even just
strong.
trumpet.
Trumpet.
As in,
Yeah.
if he's a really strong musical type of guy.
Yeah.
Or
Someone
strong
said
president.
British Petroleum, BP.
Long
I'm pretty happy with
Are they
them.
good people?
No, I don't know.
well, I mean, gas prices at the moment.
Terrible people.
All right, and moving on to give you
I just realised that we do not have the required jingle for this one.
perfect.
It's not our roadcaster. In fairness, we borrowed this from Bloody Brilliant Beers. Great people. They actually are great people. Got us out of a rut here because our roadcaster had just bit the dust.
Hit the road, you could say.
New one coming, hopefully. So we've heard.
Yeah,
We
sometime.
haven't heard about a delivery date or anything, but I mean, so in the meantime, we've got no jingle for Give You Listening to.
That's a tragedy. What was it?
Someone can add it in later or something.
What
can't
was
we?
the-
Well, probably not now that I've said we don't have it.
Yeah.
We might be able to make it work. Jingle now.
Yeah.
It was the one that's like, so listen to the Chocks, you know.
Oh, yeah, where you just sing, yeah.
The Chocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha. I mean, yeah, they pretty much just heard
Shame.
it. Anyway, so,
Shame we missed that.
the idea of the segment, pretty self-explanatory. We're listening to the Chocks, but people send
Yeah.
things in. We
You send things in.
read them out, chat about them, so feel free to go do that if you would like to.
More
if you would
stories
like to
would
get
be
listens
appreciated.
to. Yeah,
by
yeah,
the
of
way.
course,
Yeah,
absolutely.
like, remember when, who was it, the most embarrassing moment? Remember
Andrew.
greatest caller ever.
That,
Oh, actually, Colin right up there now.
That was good.
But yeah, more stories as well. If you've got great stories, we love hearing them.
Yep. Make sure they're great. though.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right, this one comes in from Mitch. Hey, Chockies, hope this finds you well. I'm an American listener and one of the rare few US citizens who loves rugby union. I'm curious, why do you think the Wallabies have struggled so much in recent years? It seems like the squad is getting a lot stronger, but I feel like they used to be much more competitive with other top-tier nations than they have been of late. Also, would you say people are more interested in league or union? Just curious. Side note, you guys have totally turned me on to cricket. I'm glad you said cricket. Super interesting and fun to watch.
Where's that come from? Are you right?
I wish I backspace cricket. You guys have super turned me on.
To cricket. Super interesting and fun to watch as an outsider to the sport. Keep it up. I'm a big fan of the show and the jokes. Mitch.
It's great to have a valuable contribution from a guy named Mitch.
For once.
Yeah, that was a nice touch.
And hello, if you're a first time listener, Mitch, often referred to as Skin, is not great at puns.
Yeah. Or podcasting in general. That's me.
Oh, please. Give yourself come on. Give yourself a bit more.
Type of negativity.
Apologies.
Have a bit of a confident sandwich before you come, mate.
What? Confidence sandwich.
Confident sandwich.
Okay. I skipped that. I went for noodle
Actually,
box this
Jody,
evening.
that reminds me. I saw an article on Facebook today where it was naming the Australian cricket because Mitch talked about cricket there. Not just Mitch, but
Yeah.
and it said, like here's the squad, and some guy had written, we need a new team. Get in the young guys who are hungry. I was like, man, cricket's a hard enough sport without not being able to eat before you play. He meant hungry for a win.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got too many. So it happens when you do it.
It's also a country.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, yeah, great people. Anyways, do we have opinions on rugby union?
Oh, yeah.
In regards to the second bit, like as in, would you say more people are interested in league and union? I think probably. I haven't seen any numbers, but I know my circle of friends certainly are now. And like I think we've had this discussion on the podcast before that like we used to like go to mates' houses and have barbecues and watch the Wallabies when they played All Blacks or South Africa, and they're like, in the Tri Nations series is what it used to be called. But now, I honestly, which is such a shame, I could barely tell you when they're on.
Yeah, no. I'm the same. Is that and why? What's your reasoning? Just because they're less competitive now?
Well, it's not. I don't think it's on free to air anymore.
TV rights. It's Stan Sport.
Stan Sport
Channel 7.
I don't. Did Fox even have it now? Or was it just Stan
I
Sport?
think Fox have it too.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually, no, they didn't this year.
Yeah. So like it used to be Channel 7. You said Gordon Bray, Simon Poitevin, and who was Buddha Handy on the sideline. And for some reason, all he used to say was "Go you good thing."
Buddha Handy.
Buddha Handy. I think Chris or Craig Craig Handy. Yeah.
Yeah, we usually don't talk about that sort of stuff.
Sure, he's a real handy commentator.
No, that's not what he was talking about. He was talking about something.
I just
you
thought
shouldn't need to pay
I just thought I'd bring him back to the G rated.
Right,
apologies.
Right. But like it used to be like I said, it used to be like an event. I reckon. Like I said, we go to mate's place and have a barbecue. And like Wallabies would take on the All Blacks, and like we would win. Not it wouldn't be 50-50, but it'd be, we'd win 35% of the time. So like, this is the days with like Mortlock and Eels and Gregan and Larkham and Latham and all that type of stuff. But like right now, like obviously Harry Wilson's a good fellow. We've had him on our podcast as well. Man. But like if you could name 5 to 10 of the Wallabies at the moment, I think you'd be going pretty well. Which is it's so sad.
So all those names that you just said about like yesteryear, I could name all of them. I couldn't name 5 current rugby union Australian Wallabies.
Yeah, no, for sure. But what is the cause of that? I guess I know that they've had a heap of cost cutting over the last however many years. I think I read something about they obviously removed the WA side however many years ago, and I think in 2020
and they kept the Melbourne side. That was the big sort of discussion point at the time. They had to get rid of one. It was either pretty much Melbourne or Perth. And they ended up getting rid of Perth, and I think Perth had a good financial backing with Andrew Forrest as well. So it was it was a really interesting move to do that and effectively alienate everyone bar the east coast of Australia.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? But like I said, it used to be an event. We used to go love watching the Wallabies play, and it'd be 5:30 and it could be 7:30 New Zealand time. You watch them at Eden Park playing the All Blacks and stuff like that.
Even growing up though, I never recall watching Super Rugby. I do recall watching the Wallabies. But not like the actual state.
What about in 2011 when the Reds won? Did you watch any of it then?
Yeah, I think I got on board there.
Yeah.
Because Brisbane's very I think I watched the Raw when they won.
Yeah, we love a bandwagon.
Yeah, we do like a bandwagon. That's why you were with the Lions,
Brisbane
obviously.
Raw won like 30 games straight or something and then haven't won since. But
they won 2 flags in a row, Brisbane.
Yeah, that was good. But no, sorry, that's what I was going to say. Do you think the struggle street is caused by the cost cutting or the cost cutting was because of the struggling?
Usually the struggle would have to come before the cost cutting.
Yeah, you would think.
You wouldn't cut costs if you're dominating.
Yeah. So then if it's not the cost cutting that causes the struggling, is what else is it? Is it just general lack of interest from young people coming up? I always feel like rugby unions, at least in Australia, I don't know what it's like overseas, but it's much more of like a private school thing, which would cut out a massive portion of
a lot of the
young
schools
kids playing sport.
A lot of the schools at the moment are actually encouraging AFL and league as well. So, like you said, when we all went to school, if you went to private school, you played rugby union or cricket or whatever other sport you played. But the football code was rugby union that you played. But now a lot of the schools, not necessarily in the GPS system, but they have rugby league as an option. They have AFL as an option. I know Maris, where I used to do a bit of work out. They have an AFL program at the school as well. You know what I mean? So there's all these other options there.
I feel like the rise of AFL has directly impacted the fall of rugby union.
Yeah. Okay. And certainly coinciding that with removing a WA team, the WA essentially can only be interested in AFL now.
And we've spoken about this before. I guess it probably always has been the case, but it seems more noticeable now whenever you do watch the pedantic nature of the officiating.
Yeah, right.
And my thoughts on that.
Yeah, you love it, hey.
Thanks so much, Mitch. And
beautiful.
Mitch that wrote in as well. And if you have something to ask us or a question or a story or anything else,
just a general comment.
Yeah. Take any input.
We'll give you a listen to.
About it.
More than happy to give you a listening to.
Boys, the Soccer World Cup starts in a couple of weeks, actually. Not even. I think it might even be Well, from recording, this is going to test me.
Oh,
9 days from.
Question. You know how everyone blows up about soccer v football? Like if we say soccer and the real passionate people that love it like blow up at you and go, it's football. And Is it just Australia and America that have like got that term soccer, or is that a
I think so.
New Zealand?
But like all the soccer players over here call it football, so should we call it football? But we have 3 other football codes here that are probably not that are more popular, but that we'd probably.
So they're all football.
But all our
it probably is football.
Yeah,
Like,
but all
they
our
don't
other
use
football codes use a
use
lot
it.
of hand as well.
Yes, you're right.
like in soccer, football, it's really quite strictly the feet.
Yeah,
But,
you literally can't. You
not
get
nearly,
sent off if you use
not
your
nearly
hand.
as strict in the other codes. So I do feel like we've got that wrong, but it's just too much of a habit.
Anyway, the
Anyway,
World Cup.
World Cup starts in Qatar in, like I said, in about 12 days. It's interesting. It's actually being played in guitar. I was more of a drums man myself.
Good.
How's that skin?
Yeah, not bad.
I feel like we've done a lot of country puns.
There might be some more coming. You just don't know though.
Are you going to do any skin?
I am not,
Why?
because I don't have one.
Oh, that's really
What is-
interesting.
No. I think India and you'll think of one skin. That was India
Yeah, got it. Wow. All right.
Well, actually, speaking of travel as well, my wife actually gone to the Caribbean.
Oh, Jamaica.
No, she went by herself.
What is happening right now? Aren't we meant to be doing puns about something?
Actually, my friend's skin reminds me of a story because I've got a friend that's now
this
got a
is
job in. It's now got a job in East Asia.
I'm getting ambushed out of
Korea?
No, it's probably just more of a contract thing.
It's funny you say that.
Oh, yeah, what do you got?
When I lived on an island in the Indian Ocean.
You always rave about how you two are better when it's off the cuff. And you both know.
No, but I actually constructed my own motor vehicle.
Okay, what do you got?
Madagascar.
No, I made it a diesel van.
Have you got something for us? Mick?
I had one. I'm like,
No, we'll say it.
it's too late.
No, but anyway, so,
Anyway, we weren't prepared for that.
no, we didn't do any of that.
Didn't prepare anything.
No,
for
no,
that.
that's
Wow,
just
it's
my head.
weird how you were just both reading from your
No,
phones.
I was just going through something else.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, looking for you. You're in
Just
for a
about,
tweet.
Just about my training session tomorrow. 3 hours again. Unbelievable.
Is it? That'd be good.
Flat out.
Beautiful.
How do
But
you do
anyway,
it?
so Australia's been pooled with our squad got announced today. And we've been pooled with France, Denmark, and Tunisia. Tunisia. I'll be definitely Tunisia into that game.
I was going to say the exact same one. That's so good.
What would you give us like in regards to like a Denmark out of 10 for that joke?
That was pretty good, really. I was trying to think of something for Tunisia. There had to be something, and I was never coming up with that. So well done.
Beautiful. Now, and the reason that this came across my desk, Lethal actually threw it at me across my desk today. So you need to read this. It's a wonderful story. There was a bolter who didn't end up get selected for the soccer rules in the 26-man squad. Ryan Strain, Lethal.
Kicked a cracker of a goal in the lead up, which I assume is the article you threw across Cody's
was the one,
desk.
yes.
Impressive.
But I just
goal.
found it more impressive, to be honest, Skin, that he was actually even on the field because you'd think he'd be ruled out with injury quite often.
Yeah, some sort of Ryan side strain.
Apparently, also real handy. Quite a few of his mates call him Colander.
Yeah, nice. Sieve.
Oh, good work. Oh, don't say that, though.
As if, no, it's true stories.
We had enough.
What was that other one that came across your desk about what was it, your desk, Skin, about remember how we always talk about the people that spray players about their multis? not getting up?
Right. Yes,
And
of
then
course.
one player for a hockey player.
A hockey
NHL.
player, yes, in the NHL. Oh, God, let me tell you. It's Bo Horvath. Couldn't tell you who he plays for, but plays a game of hockey. And what do you got?
Nothing. We used all our energy on the
Right.
puns before.
I had more side strain puns, but we
Did you?
we
Oh,
passed
go
over.
on.
No,
Don't
go back
let
to
us
it.
cut you off.
Because
No,
he
go back to
ended
it.
up missing out on the Socceroos. I was going to say he probably needs to do a bit more Ryan training.
Yeah, nice. Or straining.
Yeah,
He's pretty good in the gym, actually, if he's deadlifting.
yeah,
Straining.
Right. Okay.
Nice.
I was going to say hopefully his career's not going down the Ryan drain.
That's probably enough.
Okay, back to the hockey. So there's some sort of like Golden Point in ice hockey, yeah. And
we probably do need to do at some point some more research on some American sports.
Yeah, we should probably learn.
Point.
Yeah, we should probably learn something about sport
about
outside of like cricket, rugby league.
Yeah. But NHL, this thing, you need to keep the puck moving the whole time.
I did not know that. That's what I found out reading this article. So it's a Golden Point thing, shootout, whatever's going on. He's casually cruising up the rink arena, or whatever you'd like to call it, and like fumbles the puck and it goes backwards, and can't take a shot anymore, so the other team wins. And someone's spraying him about how they've ruined his bet, ruined his multi.
We love that
to win, and we've raved about
how much money do you think it was for, Goody, that he missed out on, that he would have won?
As in his investment, or how much he would have won?
How much he would have won? Return.
Oh, actually,
$75.
94.
Oh,
yeah, something like
life-changing.
$94. And so we're always real anti that kind of chat. No one cares about your multi, and just let the athletes. They've probably got enough to worry about other than your multi. But Bo Horvath commented on his Instagram thing saying, "Send us your details, I'll pay you back."
I do worry for Bo because it might be all right when it's for $5 or something.
Yeah.
But if you get a lot of people.
Yeah, at some point that's going to become an issue.
You really want to make a name for yourself as a guy that pays people back.
Where is the tipping point for Bo?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You could do a bit of maths, I guess, and work out roughly where the tipping point is. I wanted to know, I was interested to know his salary, his salary, I suppose, to see just how much of a drop in the ocean that is. He's signed 2 contracts in a 9-year career worth $38.3 million.
Okay.
So,
he's probably got a few lots of 95.
Yeah, I reckon he can help a few punters out for the next couple of years. It should be right.
You still have to stop taking to social media to blow up about your multis.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Honestly.
And maybe if he's looking to invest, I know a sort of a podcast that runs.
Always happy to take donations, mate. You ruined our multi too. It was worth about 150 grand.
For some reason,
we'll send you our details.
It was worth about 12 weeks of recording. I don't know.
We all just measure things on podcast recordings for some reason.
I mean, the views and the listens are just incredible.
That's all right. We'll get our paper through. Don't worry about it.
Now, remember last week, was it last week, Mitch, about the graphs of who made Jordan laugh
Jordan
the
laughs,
most?
send in a big
Who
analysis.
made Jordan laugh? Yeah. Should be a new segment, really.
Probably could be, really.
Every week, I think. That'd be good. But Jordan got in touch again this week and did say, I don't want to be the weirdo who writes in on consecutive weeks, but alas, here we are. I couldn't listen to last week's episode and not write in to say how well you and Mitch spoke in acknowledging your dad's anniversary. Like the both of you, I have a brother and sister. Jared and Talia, great people. Go appreciate that. We lost our dad a bit over 14 years ago. Truly is very inspiring hearing you both speak so openly about him on a public forum, but also amongst each other as well. It's definitely something we struggle to do as freely as the both of you. But something I'm consciously trying to work on. Maybe a minor thing in acknowledging it, but it definitely goes a long way to some of your listeners. So that was magnificent to read, to be honest. When Jordan emailed that in, that was really cool.
Great. Yeah, that was lovely.
And then he said, anyway, serious things aside, I have a suggestion for the show. It's a fun fact segment. I've even thought of a name and a jingle. And we have Jordan. I don't want to ruin the rest for you. We thought Jordan has put that much effort in that we need to get him actually on the phone, and I'm hoping we have him here. Jordan, you there?
Yep. You guys got me?
Excellent. And you're actually in Brisbane, so you don't even mind so much that it's 9:22 at night, Jordan.
No, it's fine. I had the clock to Adelaide time just in case, bro.
Very smart. It is smart.
Holy heck, that can't be catching on.
It's so fucking frustrating. If that catches on with our
Mate, what do you mean catching on? People do live on Adelaide time.
I understand that. They're also on time. They're not fucking half an hour late for everything we do.
Stop yelling at Jordan. Okay. Anyway, so Jordan, this idea for your game, do you want to take us through it? Because I mean, I could read it, but I thought it was very funny when I first read it, particularly Brad Pitt. Particularly the bit that you put in brackets about who you need to say it to.
Yeah, I thought of a segment, fun facts, a bit of a funny name. I went with Get Fact. Particularly if you're saying it towards yourself, they're lethal, which you've copped a bit.
I don't know why I would be saying it to me, but
I would happily say it to you regularly.
Well, Jordan, can I give you the jingle that you suggested and that I've created for you?
Yeah, please do.
All right, here you go, mate.
Get that.
Urine is sterile. That's a fact. Did you know that?
Nice.
I fucking love Dwight Schrute.
Like it.
You talked about The Office last week, which I assume Jordan probably listened to, and then he's used it as inspiration for his
Miko and
jingle.
I talk about The Office like in our side chat and probably 3 to 4 times a day, I reckon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Jordan, your knowledge of The Office must be right up there because we struggled to find that for about half an hour because it was in the auditions for The Office, not even the show.
Which really pleased Goaty. You can imagine while we're looking for this fictional quote and Goaty's sitting there pulling his hair out.
We're trying to work out what season it's from. It's not even
so
in the
much
freaking
that.
show.
It's just more that like I said, okay, so tonight I'm going to be fine. It's like, yeah, sweet. Yeah, we'll all sit up. No, drums. I rocked up. Lee doesn't have a shirt on and nothing's on the table.
That's more to put you in a better mood.
Yeah. I walked in, my jaw just dropped. I was fucking filthy.
Anyway,
Anyways,
That's great to have you here, Jordan.
Yeah, we got a good set going on over here.
so Jordan is fact of the day. He sent in, here's one to get you started. You know Australia is wider than the moon. I didn't know that.
That is
No,
incredible.
neither did I.
I didn't know that at all. And Mitch, we figured, oh, wait.
You put your hand up. What's
Yeah,
that, mate?
no,
Oh, you put your hand up on your podcast.
Sorry.
You're on the screen, mate.
Yeah, sorry, apologies, forgot about that. Just to interrupt you, I just remembered another fun fact about the moon because that's kind of surprising.
Is this going to be crater than the one that he just gave us? Come on.
It's along the same
it
lines
going to
because I was
eclipse the
really
one that he
surprised by
just
that. Oh, good God! Oh, there's an eclipse tonight. Forgot about
Oh, shut up about the fucking eclipse.
that. What do you mean, mate? Yeah, no. So I was obviously very surprised by that. Australia's wider than the moon. Never would have thought it. But you know what else? You can fit all the planets. You obviously probably can't move them around and stuff. But if you could fit all the planets in our solar system between the Earth and the moon in that distance.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's actually quite interesting.
Is it?
So this is
I
good
thought
science
so.
because we thought that Get Fact would be a good one for Mitch to be bringing the facts. So the first one you've hated, so that's good.
Yeah.
So do you want to
Good.
try your luck with another one, see if Jordan approves?
Oh, well, Jordan gave us another one about last week's app. We complained about the background noise 11 times last week, apparently.
I thought it was more, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought that was about
How
every
many-
minute.
Jordan, did you do a graph on how many times out of the 11 it was me that complained?
No, I wish I did, but I didn't. Would have been a
I
good,
feel like I was
good
9.
addition.
Yeah, you're up there, but you complain
Probably
about the
right.
background noise of the fan when you can't even hear it.
Yeah. That's right.
Department it was complaining. So
Yeah, well, that's
it was
true.
everyone. Yeah.
Everyone jumped in. Good point. All right. That is a good fact as well. And Skin, do you have any to jump on board?
Yeah, I've got a few more. Or do you have more with you, Jordan, or shall I get stuck in?
No, shoot away.
All right. What have I got?
I like how Jordan's on a nickname basis with Skin already. It's good.
You need to get onto like bullying him now too, Jordan, to really make him like hurry these facts along too.
Okay.
Come on, Skinny.
Yeah, all right. I'll start off. One that I thought sort of our overseas audience might get a bit of humour in. In 2005, a ban on using the word mate within the Australian Parliament was reversed less than 24 hours after it was announced.
What, as in they said you
So
can't
there's a
use
ban
They
it.
said
on
you
it.
can't use the word mate.
And then
in
everyone blew
Parliament
up.
in
Yeah.
2005, and then just got
What a
reversed
ridiculous
24
thing to
hours
do.
later.
There's probably other things they could probably ban in Canberra, given some of the behaviour in the last 18 months of them. You know, the old desk.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Brush over that one.
I guess so.
And we
But,
can't
yeah.
fix everything on this podcast.
Yeah, but at least they've fixed the word mate, I guess.
Yeah.
Around the age of 23, the average person falls off what researchers call the humour cliff. We begin to smile and laugh less. The average 4-year-old laughs 300 times a day. The average 40-year-old only 4.
Really?
Yeah.
4.
4, apparently.
4
Yeah.
times. Obviously, they don't listen.
Yeah.
They got the Choccies.
Because
That's what I was going to say.
then it'd be twice.
Yeah, all right, good. I was going to say 2 of the 3 people on this podcast obviously haven't hit that mental age yet of 23, but...
I thought you were going to say 4.
yeah, 4.
That's good.
And then...
Oh, you've got another Skin.
I
Go
do,
with
I do,
3.
yeah.
Rule of 3.
I've got
Rule
a
of 3.
Oh, I've kind of got 2
Nah,
more that
save
have
it,
to go
mate.
together.
This is not a segment.
This
He said
could
to
be
do
the
for
two,
1
the
week.
2 go together. Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, we'll find.
All right,
Rule
and
of 4.
they're a bit, they're a little bit nerdy. I apologise in advance. 40 is the only number in English when written out has all its letters in alphabetical order.
I know that one. That's
you
good.
knew that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I knew
And
that.
then
That's
well,
really
you
good.
probably
though.
know this one as well. If you spell out all the letters in the English language, all the numbers, sorry, in English, you'd have to go all the way to 1,000 before you find the letter A.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Spell out all the...
So if you
say
go
that
like
again.
1, so
One.
O-N-E,
Yeah,
2,
two.
you know.
Yeah.
You'd have,
There's
where's
You
the
don't,
first
you
letter?
don't find an A till 1,000.
1,000. That's incredible.
Right?
Where's the A in 1,000?
Where's the A in 1,000? You're taking the piss. That is so concerned. How's A?
Yeah. No, because in Adelaide,
It's got 1,000.
they're very good.
Oh, I've got an Adelaide-based trivia fact. Can I throw that in there while you're here?
Yeah, got him.
I mean, it's your show.
Yeah, well, not really. In South
Regular
Australia,
guest.
Coca-Cola is the highest-selling drink product in every state in the country, bar South Australia.
Really?
Yeah.
What's highest?
Farmers Union iced coffee.
Nice. What? Do you like that? It's not as good as Dare, is it?
Oh, please. Please.
I'm sure there'll be people that don't like it. Anyway, Jordan, the other...
Yeah.
Well, we still got you there, if you are still there.
I'm still here.
Yeah, good to know.
We thought, I mean, the effort that you've gone to, I mean, Skin tried to do the segment just in one episode for an hour long.
Yeah,
I think
apologies.
Jordan actually meant it to be like a fact of the day, like a segment we could reuse in multiple episodes.
No, but it's not fact of the day. It's get fact. So you're allowed to have a couple.
Yeah, so tweet of the
It's
week
not
and you're in
one.
for a tweet. Come on, mate.
Exactly. Yeah. There's no
Get up to
hard
Jordan's
limit.
level up here, mate.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, thank you, Jordan. And the fact that you have brought a potential segment, and I mean, Skin, you did that pretty well, I think. That's in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, that'll be coming back.
The end that you've applied for a friend of the show card, I mean, those two things, they just go, that's like ham and cheese on a sandwich for anyone that's not vegan. Sorry, Skin.
It's like bloody it's butter and salt on toast, isn't it?
That's so dark.
Obviously, another Lex for you, Skin. So we do need to present you with a friend of the show card. Your friend of the show number 19.
I feel like we've done that one time.
No, it was 18. Has there been one since Charlie McGregor? Number 18. Someone listen. If you're listening and we screwed it up, we have done that before in the past.
There's every chance
let
it's
us know.
24.
Could
No,
be.
it's not 24. Mate, we don't give them out much.
No, let's back it in. 19.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to say mate. I know that's banned. 19. I've
19, much better than my batting average, so I'll take it.
Same.
Not mine.
Not after next week, mate.
Yeah, Skin's hitting with Goaty next week on a Monday, so before the episode. So just
Yeah,
everyone
so that'll
stay
be
tuned
nice.
for that.
Nice
How
early
that average
recording,
improves. Did you give us anything? Did you give us anything cool in your friend of the show application that we need
Yeah,
to?
well, there are a few things. I just wanted to point out, mate.
Just right. Michael has got his microphone at the ready for this one.
Okay, all right. That's not exactly where I was going to start, but yeah, all right. We'll go to your dust topic of cats. Michael got real up and about and wasn't too impressed because how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Remember last time you spoke to a guest, you screwed it up, so be on your best behaviour.
I don't even remember that. No, I read this before the show, and I had some mean things to say. And
He's
but then
calmed
you
down.
wrote
though.
nice
It's all
things,
good.
and
Yeah.
now I've kind of gone, oh shit, I can't say any of those things anymore.
Just say your point. Say your point. You made one
Yeah.
good point. You made one good point. Say that.
I don't remember what my point was.
Oh,
but
It was everyone
but
who
no,
doesn't like cats doesn't own
No,
cats.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. So I'm assuming you have a cat then, right?
I don't have a cat, no.
Oh, but you have had a cat in the past?
I've been around cats. I'm not a fan.
That's
and
what
I
everyone
wanted,
says.
I wanted something to divide opinion.
Well, you've
Yeah, I guess
bloody
you've
well
that.
done it. So
Has to be
good work. But
controversial.
mate,
Cats are dust. It's fine.
you don't know anything.
You were spraying your own cat this afternoon.
Yeah, but she's like kids. Everyone sprays their own kids. And then, of course they
I hate that one.
but everyone says that.
I sent you a
No,
video of
she's
my
a
kid
little-
pissing in the front yard this afternoon, so that was good.
Did you? I haven't looked at that yet. I look forward to that. That'd be good with dinner.
My cat's an angel. She's perfect.
All right.
And all cats are.
Are they?
No,
Okay.
but mine is.
Okay. Well, that was good.
They're a must.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Oh, that's good. Certainly divided opinions. Thank you, mate.
Well, Jordan, well done. I mean, you've done everything. You've upset Michael. That's most important. You've got a friend of the show card, number 19, we think, to be confirmed. Obviously, we've had some battles with Australia Post at the moment. I don't know what's going on with them, but they tend to take
inflation, the price, it's just everything.
it tends to take 3 or 4 months to get the cards out for some reason. We have no idea. I assume they weigh too much or something like that.
Yeah.
Still wonderful people.
Obviously. Jordan's my favourite. Jordan, you're magnificent, mate. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for making your debut on the Week of the Chocolates podcast.
No worries, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks,
Appreciate
mate.
it.
Cheers.
Beauty. How good was Jordan just then?
Great
No,
man.
sorry, mate.
You got to say it to the mic, though, mate. You're on the
Michael,
camera now.
You're welcome. Come back in.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah, nice. Okay, put your mic back
But,
down.
That was good.
what just happened?
No, funny.
No idea.
Nope, try again.
It's mine and Cody's new favourite game, just muting you when you're mid-sentence.
I reckon one day I'll have my button unmuted for more than.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, we can always have it unmuted if you want. Just for 38
that.
minutes, you say nothing.
Yeah, well then. Well, I mean, there's no harm in just leaving it unmuted.
Fair enough. Anyway, you're in for.
Cody agrees.
Just mute
Yeah,
it.
right. Whatever you say, Michael. Yeah.
You're in for a tweet, gentlemen. And this one, and again, Mikos and I were talking about this particular character prior to the show. This one is from the parody Twitter account, Shooter McGavin.
Oh, what an account that is.
Yeah.
He's been referenced a few times in this.
Probably, I know. It just go back to the well. Anyway, this one, it's a photo of Adam Sandler wearing a polo shirt, striped, not great colours.
There's a bit going on there, isn't
with
it?
sunglasses that your mum in 1984 would be proud of, and a rather large coffee. And
I used to wear them.
did you?
Yeah.
That's
One
a
photo-
shame for you.
There's one photo just over there of me wearing that
Joking.
exact pair, I reckon.
Oh, Elton John called. He wants his glasses back. And some fluoro blue duds. Anyway, Shooter McGavin. I moved on, but man, I really blew a 4-shot lead to a guy that dresses like this in public.
That is good. Happy Gilmore reference. And have you used that one on 2 Babe Ruths and Anna Blyth? I think so.
Surely.
I think it was genuinely the first one I would have used. I would have
Surely.
thought.
It actually
And you probably fucked it up too.
We've probably used it multiple times.
I think so. No, the first one was Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know.
He's muted now.